Danse, Tatamskaten, Waukakio, Mios and Epetutiek. It's such an honor to be with all of you. It was 2017, my first convention. I sat here as a dreamer, watching someone like Orlando rock the stage many years ago. And I get a chance to be with you here today to share a story, to share a message. Each and every one of us in this room has had to overcome something to be here as a speaker, as a communicator, storyteller, coach, a guide. My goal here today is to leave you with a story that brings inspiration, that brings renewed purpose, light, love, togetherness, and a new spark heading into 2026. Can you believe 2026? 2020 was a crazy year. Here we are 5 years later, and we're heading into the next chapter of our lives. I want you to think about the journey that brought you here. As I'm telling this story, I want you to think of everything you've had to overcome to be in this room with us here today. Chances are, although we may sit together during these next 2 days together as friends, as colleagues, as speaker fellows, there's a good chance that maybe we don't know each other's story, what happens behind the scene, what you've had to overcome. I'm the eldest in my family. I have 3 younger siblings. I have Kendra, Farah, Marisha, and I was raised by a single mom who did the best she could with what she had, with the limited resources that were put in front of her. And they weren't abundant. I'm Nahio. I'm Plains Cree from Treaty 6 territory in Sweetgrass First Nation by the Battlefords in Saskatchewan. Yes. Represent. So I call myself, I'm just a kid from the Res. That's where I call home, and that's where a lot of my upbringing, trying to live in 2 worlds. And I bring those teachings to the world. And what I mean by 2 worlds is I'm here sharing this world with you in the mainstream. It's a much different way of doing things. For example, I'll give you one teaching here. Where I come from, in our ceremonies, we don't look at each other. It's disrespectful to stare and to look at elders in the eye. When I became an entrepreneur and I had to show up in networking events, like last night, for example, this would have been really tough for me when I first got into the scene. And having to stare at someone and shake people's hands, that was very tough, very, very difficult. You know, my eye twitches off to the side trying to look away now. But I do my best to adapt. And that's what we're all here. We're adapting as speakers, adapting to what life throws in front of us, the market, the world. Right now, in this moment, we need each and every one of us in this room to share our voices, to reunite people. Yesterday, we had a speaker that talked about there may be a divide happening. We may see it, we may acknowledge it, we may ignore it. But these imaginary walls are put throughout society, and it's up to us as communicators, as leaders, as speakers, to share our voices and bring those down.